Hey everybody, and welcome back to Grounds Family Farm. We are on the road again to check out an animal.
Yay.
Yep, that's right. We are headed for another animal. But this one's a little different than any other. This has actually been in the making for almost 2 months that we've been trying to go see this animal. Initially, we were supposed to go around Thanksgiving, and they were sick, and then we had some sick kids.
Yeah.
And then we were out of state. And then we got snow.
Yeah.
So we are finally making it up here to go check this out. And we're hoping that everything works out, because what we're going to look at is a milk goat.
Yay.
It's a registered Nigerian dwarf. She's actually still in milk, and that's why we're interested in her. Because all of ours, it's going to be May before they will have any babies. And we are wanting to get milk before then and be able to try it and maybe make some different products with it.
Yes, that'll be so nice. I can't wait.
So she is bred, and she'll have to dry up sometime in March. So we'll have like a month and a half that we'll be able to get milk, and we'll just try to save any extra that we can.
Yes.
And then if we get it to March, then we'll only have a couple months till we start having babies, and then we will have milk.
Yep.
So we're gonna go check her out. Like I said, I think that we're gonna like her, but before we set anything in stone, we wanted to make sure that we looked at her. She was friendly, gentle, and everything we want her to be.
Yeah, because that's important to us.
Yes. But the fact that she is bred, she's been through a milk trial, so she's got her milk star, which means it's a thing that the American Dairy Goat Association does to, gauge how good of a milk producer they are, and she has well exceeded what she had to do to get that. So we're happy about that. She's also already bred to another registered buck, and so whenever she has babies, we'll be able to register those babies and have those. It'll be a little bit of a different bloodline too than what we already have.
Yeah, which is cool.
Johnny will be the dad to all the ones that we already have, but these will have a different dad, so if we want to kind of mix up a pairing or something, we'll have some options there.
Yep.
So we're headed there. The main highways are clear. There's still snow everywhere. But one reason we got a little bit delayed this time is they're on a county road, and they said yesterday it was pretty treacherous.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot of sun today, and the temperature's in the mid-40s, and so they said that we should be able to be fine to get there. And it's only about a mile of county road. We've got four-wheel drive. We've got the trailer on with us. Main thing for the trailer, so block the wind taking her back.
Yes.
We could have put a cage in the back of the truck, but we'd had to tarp it or something like that. And that's just a lot. Sorry, this road's a little bumpy.
Yeah, a little bit.
We actually used to live on this highway, or off of this highway, years ago, but
long time.
we moved. But yeah, this was only about a 50-minute commute for us, so it's really not that bad of a drive up here compared to where we've been everywhere else.
Yep.
So we're gonna go check it out. They're not YouTubers or do anything online that I know of, so we're not gonna be filming there.
Yeah, but we will get some footage of her. Assuming everything checks out, we wind up getting her, then we will get some footage of her and let you see her when we get her back to the farm. And
eventually you'll get to see us milk her.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I cannot wait to truly try goat's milk. The girls actually did last year at the expo, which I did not remember that. I had forgotten about that, and they were like, remember we tried it? Because a couple of the girls that were doing a demonstration offered them some, and they were like, yeah, and they said it was really, really good. So I'm really excited about that and all the things we can do with it.
Yes.
So may let you see some of this drive out here, because it's really pretty with the snow still on the sides of the road, and we'll go from there.
So we made it home last night with the goats, but it was dark, so we weren't able to actually show them to y'all, and we're not ready to show them to y'all yet because we've got to get them a pen fixed up. We initially planned to have this done before, but whenever the snow and everything hit, we weren't able to get over to buy the stuff we needed, and so we had to go get it yesterday before we went to get them. So we're going to get this set up. So it's kind of a quarantine pen, but it's mainly to have her close to where we're going to be able to milk her, and also to keep them away from the others, because she is super big pregnant right now. I think they said when they ultrasounded her that they saw 3, so we're hoping for triplets, but we'll be good with twins if that's all we get. But we're fixing to get started building this enclosure. That way they'll be here close and we can have them a nice warm spot to stay. We pretty much are going to do it like we've done all of our others. We've got some cattle panels here that we're going to set up, but one thing I'm doing different that I didn't initially think about, because I wasn't sure where I was going to put it, is I'm going to use this other fence that we already have up for one side, and that'll give us a little bit more space with these panels. Can you carry it like that? You sure? A little slick on this snow.
Yeah. No.
I know. Yeah, because what I'm going to do is just wire it to this other fence. So just hold it still there for a minute. And this area is the area we're fixing to be cleaning up. It just kind of was a catch-all for a while because it was beside, out of the way, right against the fence. But now it's time to get things cleaner. Okay, so what we're doing is these T-posts are 10 feet apart that's along the fence, and our panels, whenever we overlap them in the middle, should be like 31.5 feet. So it won't be exactly square because I want to come off a T-post on the corner, so it'll probably be on an angle kind of like a trapezoid on the far end. But this one's going to be pretty much straight on. What we're going to do now, you can let that go. It should stay.
Yeah.
Should. Should. Okay, so let's go ahead and, let's see, 10, 20, 30. I think we can go ahead and tie onto this post. And then after that, we can get things straight. Who wants to come grab this one?
Me.
Or here, you may want this end. Yeah, you take this in. I'll get the other end because I got to line it up to that other post. How's that sound? Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over here. Your end will need to come way out this way. Yep, keep dragging. Drag, 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 drag. All your muscles, all your muscles, all your muscles. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to get this one lined up right here. Abs, come hold this still so I can go get that, and I gotta go around on the outside again. Okay, I think it'll hold on your end, Abs. Okay, we're hoping that our days of having to build all these temporary fences are going to come to an end soon, because this whole area here is going to be fenced in with goat and sheep wire, and it'll be able to be our actual big pen for all the goats and sheep. Eventually we may separate the sheep off and put them somewhere else, but it's going to work for all of them for now, and then we just have to do minerals a little bit different for each one of them because the feed they can both eat. But for now, this is what we're having to do, and like I said, it's a nuisance sometimes, but it's just part of the growing pains whenever conditions are not ideal to get things done. You got it, or has it got you? I said, do you have it, or does it have you? So this is what we want to do here. Let's take this and here, lay it down this way. But go ahead and come, bring your end in. Yeah, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Okay. Okay, I think to lay the flattest, your end probably needs to go that way. Lay it where one square overlaps on that other one. Go your way. Yeah, the one on the ground. And then we'll line them up in a minute. Okay, so we're fixing to tie these panels together and make it one long panel. But I'm going to show you a trick. If you don't know where your cutters are and you're dealing with electric fence, if you got a good solid piece of metal and a hammer, you can just tap it. Comes right off.
Magic.
Not quite magic, but pretty close.
Yeah.
And then I like to just take a pair of pliers and bend the bending it pretty good so it's a good tight loop. And like I said, these aren't any kind of specific length. So we just want them to hold it together.
Yes, so the goats can move in.
So the goats can move in and we can move on to our next project.
I love this so much.
I know. Yeah, Kimberly's at work today, so she's getting to miss out on this project. So what we're doing is we're overlapping this one square just to add strength. And then I'm just going diagonal across the joint of two squares to tie them together. And I'm doing it on each side of the panel. That way they don't have any gaps in between them. And it'll be like one piece of, well, one panel when it's all done. And we got that end lined up pretty good. So what we'll do now is in a minute, I'm going to measure 16 feet off of the fence to figure out where to put our post that'll line up here in the middle. And then we'll get all the other ones done as we go. Somebody take the end of this tape measure. Okay, go hook it on that fence. You got it?
Yeah.
Can y'all, one of y'all get right over here and the other one right over there? And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pick this up and pull it back where it leans up against this feed bin lid. So let's just we're just gonna pick it up and drag it back some. Okay, that should work. Like I said, if it's not perfect, it'll still work because we got a little bit of bend anyhow. Can you hand me the post drivers? Or are they too heavy? I'm going to go ahead and we're going to fasten this to this post and then we'll measure out these ends. Make them work. Hang on, I got to get some more things cut. Y'all may have to hold up the other ends to get this to lay straight. I don't know.
Got it. I got this end.
Okay. Let's line these back up again so I can see where to put the post. We're going back with just the standard fence clips because they came with the post plus those lockjaws ones that I used. They work fine most of the time, but we did have some where if they push on it too much that they will pop off. So not sure how well we're going to like those. For goats it might be fine. Pigs not so much. You know, they make a little tool for this, but only doing a couple, we're not that worried about it. Okay, let me see those. And then we're just going to pinch these, but that way they don't just pop off. Yeah, I don't, like I said, with the goats, I don't think it's going to be an issue, but with pigs, it's a big issue. Because they tore up a lot of stuff.
The pigs aren't going in here. And they push on the fence.
A lot. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put this post in next. Oh, I need one more down there too. So I got to go get one more from around there. Like I said, it'd probably be fine because I don't think they're going to push. But that way, if they do start pushing on the edge, they don't get out. You want to try it, Iz?
What?
Putting on these.
Yeah.
Grab those tools right there. We'll go to the end one first. So what you're going to do is take the screwdriver, slide it through right over here. Yep, you're going to like catch it in the little groove right there. Watch your hand. You probably want to grab on this side of it.
Can you hold these?
Yes. Push down and then twist. Just like that. Keep twisting. And then you'll twist it all the way through. Grab with this other hand and pull it on through the rest of the way. You have to watch the top. There. Now you take these and pinch that right there, just like that.
You want to do that?
Get it lined up just like that. And squeeze. There you go.
What about this side?
That one's good because it's looped around. You don't have to do it. Because when we twist it, it automatically loops it around. Abs, you can do it from that side too. I'm going to put the screwdriver through there and then just take that and you're just going to twist that around. Push it all the way through. Yep, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. You got to watch the top there. There. And now then the pliers. That may be hard to do from the inside. Do you want to do it?
No.
Okay.
Wow, right away.
He's like, I'm getting out of here.
Let me come here. Come here, buddy. He's like, yeah, I don't think so.
And we're going to get us an actual fencing tool whenever we start doing a lot of fence. Thank you. Until we get our milking barn built, then we're going to take her inside the shed.
Really?
Yep. That way it'll be warm and out of the wind and stuff. Okay, one more to go. Well, two more to go, but one more first. I hope we have some carabiners somewhere, because we did at one time. Okay, we've made it to the last post. What we're going to do here is the carabiners will hold that. Can you grab your hand and just like hold it like that? Just squeeze around. There you go. On this one, what I'm going to do is rather than put it in the middle, I'm going to scoot it in just a little bit more. That way this will have some support, but then also we've got more flex to use that for a gate. So we're going to get these last three little clips on and go find the carabiners. We got the carabiners or fasteners found. These aren't the ones I was looking for, but they will work.
I'm so asleep.
Okay. So this is how it'll work. These will just be, which I don't know if I like that one or not because it's not fastening good. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we'll just fasten these in. They won't be able to get out. Let's see if Abby can figure it out. Okay. One in. Another one. And then the gate just opens up.
Don't want to go out.
Or you can close it. And the way I made it, it'll open in or out. So if you need to try to squeeze in something, we can do that. But it should work out great. So now that we have that, it's time to go get the goats and let y'all meet them. Okay, here comes the girls with the new ones. Huh?
Not my
Okay. Let me set this.
Yeah.
Oh, she had to go. Okay, so here is Cicely and Nutmeg. Cicely is actually the one that we were really working hard to get that took us 2 months to try to work things out so we could go see her. Because we just wanted to check her out and make sure that she was everything we wanted her to be before we said yes or no, and they were nice enough to hold her until we were able to all make that work. And Nutmeg is actually Cicely's daughter. But she is about to be a year old and is ready to be bred. So we decided to make it a package deal and get them both because Nutmeg, we love the color on both of these, and Nutmeg looks just like her, except for she's about to be 3 and she's about to be 1. Their birthdays are less than 2 weeks apart. Hey, careful. Hey, just go ahead and let her go. Just let her go so she can explore. That way she can check things out, and if she's going to try to get out, we'll know where. You can go ahead and turn her loose too. So yeah, Cicely is the one that we're going to be milking. That's one thing we were really happy with. She's about ready to be milked right now. You can tell her bag's getting full. So we'll be doing that as soon as Kimberly gets home. We're going to get something rigged up so we can do it. Because we have to still build a milking stand. We don't have that done yet, but it's all part of it. Like I said, sometimes we put the cart before the horse and just have to try to catch up. And that's life. But we are super thrilled with them. They're real pretty, gentle. And we're going to keep them over here quarantined. We're mainly keeping Cicely over here too because we don't want her near Johnny because they say that can make the milk taste bad and we don't want to go through that. But we got a lot of exciting stuff planned for the milk. We're going to have it to drink. Hopefully we like it. The girls had some last year at the expo and they said they loved it. I don't know if I've ever had it or if it has. It's been a long time, but I'm looking forward to actually trying it. I know I like fresh cow's milk, so hopefully it'll be about the same. I know it'll taste different, but I'm hoping I'll like it the same is what I mean. But they'll be in here. Like I said, we've had all this snow and stuff, so it's kind of a messy mess, but we got them a nice warm shelter here. Lots of hay in there, and I brought their water pan that we had out in the trailer with them, and I'm going to go get their feed pan too, but we're probably going to wait to feed until we take her to milk. That way she'll want to go in there and milk with us. But super thrilled. We got one little spot in the fence there we got to fix, but because it's got a wide spot. But if not, I figure they're going to try to get out of this spot. But yeah, that's the thing about this field fence. These little knots will slide. And so whenever we had cows and stuff in here, sometimes they would mess up the fence. That's why I think we're going to like the sheep and goat wire, because it is a lot smaller squares. But the other neat surprise with Cicely is, like I said, when they ultrasounded her, they said she had triplets. So as long as they were right and didn't miss-see something, because I know on ultrasound sometimes you can miss stuff and it's not always real clear. So hopefully she'll have triplets and they'll be registered and they'll be a different bloodline than everything except for Nutmeg. Because they don't have the same dad as Nutmeg, just the same mom. Yep. Yep, we'll have triplets from her, and they're due on April 14th. I think that's what she said. And so she said that, So she said that we would be able to milk her, because she said she's good and healthy and everything can handle it, that we could milk her up until like the first week in March or the beginning of March, something like that. But we're going to pick this back up whenever Kimberly gets here, because we're actually going to take them in and let you watch us milk them. So I know I told you when we came back, Kimberly was going to be home and we were going to try milking, but that turned out to be a disaster. When we got her, they told us that she would kind of dance around and kick a little bit, but she was terrible. So when we tried to milk her, she was kicking, making a big mess, and it was just a hard time. Plus, we figured out that Nutmeg had actually started nursing her again. Even though that she's been weaned for I don't know how long, I guess since they're in a new place, she just needed comfort. Started nursing, so the milk wasn't there. Tried again the next day, same ordeal. So what we did is we just left Nutmeg with her to nurse her, and we ordered a cheap little milking machine, because we thought maybe it's because she was used to a milking machine more so than hand milking, even though they said she would do both. We figured we'd try that, and then plus we didn't have a milking stand at the time, so we figured this is the perfect time to get this done so that we can actually fasten her up properly and try milking her with a milk machine. So we're fixing to get this thing put together. I've already cut all the pieces for it to make it a little easier, because we had to cut them outside so it wouldn't be dusty in here. But we're fixing to put together this milking stand and see what happens. Okay, so this one, I found some plans online and also a video. I didn't like either one 100%, so I kind of took the best of both pieces and came up with my own design and made it a little bit different size. So this one is going to be 42 inches long by 2 foot wide. Now try.
Very good job.
But yeah, hopefully this will fix all of our problems, where we don't have to deal with this so much anymore.
And we've been spending some time out in the shed, kind of reorganizing things and all that, so it actually has turned into the perfect little workshop. Still not done, obviously, but it's a whole lot better. We can find things now.
Big improvement from where it was.
Yeah.
bits to make it work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should have left there.
You have to jump.
You know, goats are good jumpers. Right. There you go. Good job. Goodness. The wood just keeps splitting with the screws.
She nailed it.
Well, some people pre-drew. I wasn't planning on having issues.
No. It's only certain parts of it, so.
Yeah, because see, there's that the grain, so if you get that on the thing, it will spoil. Abs, will you hand me that other cedar piece right there? Over on this side? Thank you.
Can you put that low? We need more of this.
I need more what? Did you say that?
If you need more space, there's a bunch over here I can get.
Can I sand it this down some? See if it's slide better? Slide it.
Okay. Okay.
Just slice off a little.
Yeah.
Okay, so I went and ran this through the table saw and made it a little bit thinner, and then ran the sander back over. That's one thing I did on all these cuts. I rounded all the edges off with a sander. So now it's got plenty of room to just slide around.
Which is exactly what we needed to do.
Because they showed leaving a gap, and I've seen some that did not. So I think I'm going to lean towards the same way.
Okay.
And just see if this will open.
Okay.
And Valerie bought super long bolts because I had in my head that I was going to be using 2x4s on the bottom, and I did not. I used 1x, and so these bolts are overkill.
But it'll be okay. Those are very long.
Yeah, like I said,
That's my song.
like I said, I was planning on it being 2x4s, which is still been long for that, but I just didn't want it to be too short. Okay, and so this is going to be our milking pan. I've still got to build a little thing to put the fish pan right here, but you pretty much just let them go in, We'll close that. I need a latch for this. So let's see if this will work or not. Because it just needs to be really slip out. So I think as long as that's not too tight, that'll work.
Okay.
For tonight.
Yep.
And then I'll actually get a latch
Mm-hmm.
whenever we know. Because the other ones they had came all the way up here and you just put a bolt to hold this from moving out, and that's what I was thinking. But you can still put a bolt down here. But... And I did see one guy who actually cut like a board thing and you could just sit in there and it would open. But
this will work for now.
yeah, so we may have to have the girls hold the food pan.
Yeah, Abby. Izzy went to go get her shower because she is tired.
And hopefully this all works out.
Yep. So stay tuned.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, teacher!
That was leaking so good.
Come on. Okay.
Come on, sis. You got it. You need help with your back feet, baby? I know she can jump. She's just being more cautious. It's not too tight.
I guess I lost my fingers.
No, she's still eating fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, does your bag look forward?
Yes, much more. Hopefully, this is a better outcome today.
Oh, we still need something to squeeze a couple of.
Abs. Hey, grab that little. That's empty, right?
They make some wipes for this. This is like disinfectant wipes, and I think maybe we should just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's
Easier than getting this ready here today.
oh,
Yeah.
she's been so good
No
though.
more than what we have to do.
Oh, you've been so good, Cicely. So good girl. You did so good,
Yeah,
Cicely.
You are such a sweet pot. Yeah, hopefully this will be some usable milk this time.
yeah, we got this new milking system. Let's hope that it actually works.
Yep.
I'm so excited. Are you excited, Cicely?
Probably not.
She said no. She said no.
I don't really know what I'm doing here. You're not sent to... I might still need you to help hold her legs back.
Probably. You don't like it, Sissy. I know, Sissy, you don't like it, but...
I wouldn't like to make this really hard.
You get used to it. It's far better, though, not having to worry about the handling of things. It's working. It's really good.
Cicely. Yeah. Think about your baby.
So the milking machine does okay. It gets most of it, but
I mean, I still just... We just may not know what we're doing.
yeah. Probably a learning curve like everything else.
Is she staying calm?
Yes.
You think that was- Oh, good.
Now it's easy.
Yeah. I'll gladly get down.
Cats like goat's milk.
Yeah.
Or the cat. So those are the new goats we got for the farm. Cicely started off a little rocky, but it was getting better there toward the end, so I think she'll get there. This milking stand really helped a lot because we were just having to do it on the ground and she danced around too much. I did see on one other video I was watching where when they have a goat that jumps around like that, they had put some ropes like fastened to the back and they would like just put one on each leg so they can't kick.
Yeah.
And then then you just have to worry about holding them up to milk because if they try to lay down. So we may try that later. The cats seem to approve of the goat's milk, and we're going to see how much we have in this once we get in the house. Milker, I think, worked okay. If she'll get where we can just hand milk, I think it might be just as easy to do that when you only have one.
Mm-hmm.
But once we have multiple, hopefully this will work out. If not, then, I don't know. It's pretty cheap, so it's worth a shot. But it at least got us through tonight. But maybe after we get it figured out, I'll try to look up some more stuff online about it. Maybe we get it figured out and it'll work better for them. But it at least got us through tonight. And like I said, after that, she was good at hand milking. And hopefully things will just continue to get better. Because we're really excited to have this. Going to go inside, run this through a strainer, and give it a taste.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed getting to see the milking process, because you're going to get to see it a lot more in some future videos. We appreciate you watching. We'll catch you next time on Grounds Family Farm. Bye.
Bye.